Loyal means standing by your friends, family, and country. It means staying true to the people and groups that matter to you. Being loyal is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is helpful. This means helping others whenever you can. A Scout does not expect rewards in returns for helping. Helping others is an important part of the Scout law. A Scout is friendly. This means being kind and welcoming to everyone. A Scout treats others with respect and makes them feel included. Being friendly is an important part of the Scout law. A Scout is courteous. This means showing good manners and treating others with respect. A courteous Scout is polite to everyone. Peers, adults, and strangers, all alike. Being courteous is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is kind. Kindness means showing care and concern for others. It's about helping people when they need it and treating them with respect. Being kind is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is obedient. This means following the rules and listening to those in charge. Whether it's a parent, teacher, or a Scout leader, a Scout respects authority. Obedience is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is cheerful. This means staying positive even when things are tough. A cheerful Scout looks for the good in any situation. Cheerfulness is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is thrifty. Thrifty means using what you have wisely and avoiding waste. A Scout takes good care of money, materials, and the environment. Thriftiness is an important part of the Scout law. Scout is brave. Being brave means doing what is right even when it is difficult. A Scout faces challenge and overcomes fear. Being brave is an important part of the Scout law. A Scout is clean. This means keeping your body, surroundings, and language clean. A Scout cares for themselves and their home as well as the world. Cleanliness is an important part of the Scout law. A Scout is reverent. This means showing respect for God and the belief of others. The Scout respects their own faith and is open to learning about different religions. Reverence is an important part of the Scout law. Next, I'm going to talk about the ranks. But before I do that, there is one part of the oath that I want to talk about. On my honor. The Scout law is basically what everyone relies with when it comes to when Scouts come with the oath and law. But on my honor is by saying that you yourself as a Scout are going to put all of that on who you are, re-emphasizing every single point of the Scout law. You may be seated. The ranks of Scouting are often described as a climb up a mountain. And so after I talk about some of the major requirements, I'll put that into an image for that climb. Would all current Scout rank Scouts please stand? We have none. The first rank is Scout. To earn this award, a Scout must agree to live by the Scout oath and law and do a few other assignments given to them. Would all current Tenderfoot Scouts please stand? No Tenderfoots. Tenderfoot's requirements offer a taste of the adventures that await in Scouting. You learn basic skills that you need to go on those adventures. At this point, you are with a group, numerous in size, climbing that mountain, and you have a guide along your way. It is not challenging at all. If anything, it's more akin to a hike at this point. Would all current second-class Scouts please stand? To earn second class, you must learn how to use a map and compass and prove when to build when and how to build a campfire and safely use pocket knives and wood tools. Second class scouts have proven their ability in camping, first aid, swimming, and other scouting skills. You may be seated. Would all current first class scouts please stand? The founder of Scouting, Lord Baden-Powell, said that all scouts should earn first class. You have tested yourself more and put those practices you've learned in scouting to the test. But you are expected to do even more at this point. And your peers and those around you expect more of you. You may be seated. At this point, you've already climbed up that mountain. It's gotten steep, but your guide has been along with you the entire time, helping you and giving you tools. But at first class, they start to take a back seat. Make sure that you can lead and do things without that. At this point, your guide is no longer there. Would all current star rank scouts please rise? I have none. At this point, you have more freedom to choose different interests, and the focus shifts from basic scouting skills to earning those first 6 merit badges that you would need for Eagle. A Star Scout must be active in his troop for at least 4 months. In addition, they must serve in a leadership position for at least 4 months, as well as take part in 1 service project. At this point, you no longer have a guide, and in the blink of an eye, all those that were climbing with you have dwindled in numbers. But now you are helping others along that trail, teaching them tools that they will use to climb. Would all current Life Scouts please rise? My goodness. Life rank is one of the rarest ranks to achieve in scouting and is the last step before Eagle. It requires a scout to be active for another 6 months in their troop, as well as serve in another leadership position, and another service project as well. 5 more merit badges are required, 3 of which are Eagle required. You guys are going to stand for a while. I'm sorry. At this point, you see very few of the people that you went on this journey with when you started off as a scout. You are no longer climbing with friends and those that were along with guiding you. You are a guide with the last step of your journey. You can see the clouds breaking through. The summit of that peak is oh so close. Yet it has not gotten any easier. At this point, most turn away. Would all Eagle Scouts please rise? That includes you 4, yep. While Life Scouts serve in their troop, as a Life Scout, serve in your troop for 6 months in a leadership position, earn a total of 21 merit badges, 14 of which are Eagle required. That is the easy part for all of you. The hard part comes with that service project. Plan, develop, and give leadership to others in a service project helpful to a religious institute, a school, and your community. and or your community. At this point in time, everyone who is standing has done just that. And I can tell you, as someone who has done an Eagle Scout project, the hours that you get for that are monumental more than you got for your star in life. That is all. You may be seated. We now come to the part of our Court of Honor where we are given recognition to our candidates for the rank of Eagle Scout. Eagle Scouts, could you please come to the stage? Oh, come on, yeah. Hope you're in alphabetical order. Don't worry about it. Awarding the Eagle Scout is an important and serious matter. It is the climax and the goal towards which Scouts have been working for several years. It is the accumulation of their efforts, of their parents, and their leaders, and the leaders of the Scout. It is an occasion for pride and joy, but it is also a time for serious contemplation. Eagle is the highest rank and most coveted award in Scouting, and it is the last major step in the advancement program. If at this point Scouting has not achieved its purpose in building of character and the training of leadership and the practice of service, then it probably never shall. These thoughts, which in effect affect the basic code of Scouting, are well summed up in the pledge, which is taken by every Scout in the council upon achieving Eagle rank. I will read to you this pledge, which you are about to. I will read to you so that you will know what you are about to promise, and then I will ask you to repeat it. I, and then state your name, believe in the Boy Scouts of America as a movement which has its aim and purpose, character building and citizenship training,